helps a lot in trying to do things a little bit more differently. It helps a lot in order to be more effective, and you save yourself a lot of time, honestly. And with that said, let's get into this video. What is a network? Have you ever thought, like, what does a network do and what can be considered a network? In this day and age where we use the internet all the time, either on our mobile devices or on our computers, it is something that is very common. But have you ever thought to yourself, what is a network? Like, what different functions does it perform? Like, I've heard of IP address, but what does that really mean or something? Well, in this video I'm going to try to make it short and concise and effective in order to give you a sort of an idea of what a network is and some extra information that's related to that. So first things first, what is a network? A network is a digital telecommunications network in which nodes share resources to each other. Now you're probably listening to this and you're like, what in the world does that actually mean? Does this dude actually expect me to understand all of that? Like, that is that is just, no, I don't get that, bro. Like, no. Let me try to explain it simpler. A node can represent any device that is connected in a network. And you don't know what a network is, but let me explain. So for example, it could be two computers, right? Computer A and computer B. And if they are connected to each other, let's say with a cable, right? And they're able to share stuff and send stuff to each other, then that is technically considered a network. And that's a very, very simple example of a network. A very simple example. Now we all know that a network can be way more complex. So let me show you another example of a network it's a tad bit more complex. So this is a way more complex network. Right here, these squares at the bottom represent computers, right? Like a computer or a laptop or whatever. Now, this one right here with the arrow going up and the arrow going down, that represents a switch. A switch is a device that does forwarding decisions within a local area network. Now all of this right here would be a local area network, or all of this together could be a local area network if they all have the same IP address, right? If they all have the same subnet mask and the same network address. This right here is a router. Okay, so let me explain. These right here can be called clients because you're the client, right? You're like using the internet and just browsing, watching YouTube or whatever. Or maybe even playing Tetris, like, I don't know. And then you're connected layers of